Greetings, living neural networks of the zodiac. Those whose veins flow not with blood, but with a high-voltage current of information. Those who serve as synapses in the giant brain of the universe, connecting the unconnected. This message is for Geminis, who are entering a new cycle with the sensation of an overheated processor. I read your current state as system glitch. For the past few weeks, you've been living in a state of critical RAM overload. You have too many background tabs open, unfinished conversations, suspended projects, and chaotic digital noise. You feel the vibrations in the air, but you can't pinpoint a clear frequency. It's like white noise on the radio. You know there's a signal somewhere, but you hear only static. Your mental speed, usually a gift, is now working against you, tearing your attention into fractals. You're tired of being a relay. You're searching for the truth. You're waiting for that one code that will defragment this chaos. We stand on the threshold of a digital renewal of reality. January 1st is more than just a date for you. It's the moment your destiny server is rebooted. Astrological mechanics are shaping a unique configuration. Your ruler, Mercury, enters into a fierce, sparking resonance with Uranus, the planet of electricity and the future. This is the aspect of lightning in the data center. The space is electrified. If you feel nervous, insomniac, or obsessed with checking your phone, it's not neurosis. It's a premonition of an incoming data packet. The January horoscope proclaims with the cold precision of an algorithm. On January 1st, or within the next 48 hours, a signal will sound. This will be an incoming call or message, which will become a bifurcation point. The news you receive will rewrite your programming code, not for a month, but for 10 years to come. This is a quantum leap into a new timeline. However, I must warn you about a fatal vulnerability in your system, the spam filter. You consume terabytes of content and are accustomed to scrolling without paying attention. Your brain is wired to filter out the unnecessary, and this filter could be the death of your future. When that call or message comes, it may seem insignificant, come from an unknown number, or be disguised as mundane. The risk is that in the pursuit of speed, you'll swipe away the notification. Remember, there are no just calls these days. Every communication now is an encryption key. If you miss a signal, dismissing it as noise, you'll remain in the old version of reality with system errors. Your task is total reception mode. Respond to everything. The truth will come through the voice. You need to understand the physics of the process that will activate on January 1st. For Geminis, information isn't just words, it's fuel. But what happens at the beginning of the year won't be like a typical gas station. The astrological mechanics of this event are based on the principle of instantaneous data packet download. Normally, you acquire knowledge linearly, bit by bit. Now, under the influence of Uranian currents, what in cybernetics is called archived unpacking will occur. One short message, one 2-minute call, will unfold in your head into a complex map of a new reality that will take years to master. This event will have the characteristics of an electrical discharge. You will feel it physically. While talking or reading a text, you may experience a sudden chill in your stomach, your pulse may quicken, and your skin may become covered in static electricity, goosebumps that linger for a long time. This is a marker that your neural network has just received a core update. If you didn't feel a physical response, if the information passed as just news, it was a false signal. A true signal always changes biochemistry. This call could come from 3 sources. Option 1, ghost in the machine. A person from your distant past with whom you've lost contact suddenly appears with a proposal that seems absurd or too ambitious. Don't be too quick to hang up. Absurdity is precisely the criterion for Uranus's truthfulness right now. Option 2, system error. You could receive a message not intended for you, or stumble into a conversation by accident. In the world of Mercury, there are no accidents. This error is a bug through which the universe transmits a cheat code to you. Option 3, voice of the system. An official call from a bank, government agency, or large corporation that changes your social status or opens access to resources you never knew existed. Psychologically, you will face stiff resistance from your own mind. Gemini is a mutable sign. You love freedom and hate being confined to the rigid confines of long-term commitments. The news that arrives will be frightening precisely because of its fundamental nature. It will demand of you not just try, but choose a path. This is news that cancels out all other options. Your inner eternal teenager program, want to play everything at once, will begin to panic. What about other projects? What if I change my mind in a month? You must quell this panic with cold logic. This call is not a cage. It's a rocket launch pad. A rocket can't fly in all directions at once. It only flies upward. Choosing one vector for 10 years is your freedom from chaos. A critically important mechanics nuance, time warp effect. The conversation may seem rushed to you. The other person may be in a hurry. The connection may be interrupted. Hidden in this chaos is a test of your ability to extract the essence. Word will be codes. You might hear a phrase whose meaning won't catch up with you for a week. Therefore, your working memory may fail. You're used to relying on your quick mind, but under stress, it can blur details. The biggest danger is interpreting what you hear through the prism of old patterns. For example, you're offered a move and you hear rental issues. You're offered a partnership and you hear an attempt at control. Your brain will try to simplify a complex message into a clear, trivial pattern. Don't let it do this. Also, be prepared for this call to ruin your plans for January. You may have planned out the month down to the minute, but one beep will bring down that house of cards. And that's wonderful, because your old plans were plans for the old version of you. New information will require a complete redesign of your schedule. Don't cling to the old schedule. Return tickets, cancel meetings if the call requires it. Flexibility is your greatest weapon, but now this flexibility must serve a greater purpose, not just entertainment. You must learn to work with information like radioactive material. It's powerful, but if handled carelessly, it can irradiate you, causing anxiety, insomnia, and mental overheating. After receiving news, you'll need a cooling down period. Don't rush off to tell everyone about it. Geminis love to gossip and leak information to relieve tension. This time, that's a no-no. Hold the energy of the news within you for at least 24 hours. Let it integrate into your structure. If you immediately unleash it on social media or in a chat with friends, you'll drain your battery. We're moving on to the interface for managing your new reality. Receiving a signal is just the first step in downloading. Gemini's main task in January is to properly install this data package into your life without crashing your current operating system. Your strategy for this period is codenamed single stream mode. This is the complete opposite of your usual lifestyle. You usually work like a multi-core processor, switching between tasks. But incoming news will require 90% of your processing power to be dedicated to a single process. The first point of your new protocol, digital hygiene and noise filtering. To avoid missing that call and properly process the information you receive, you must artificially reduce the level of incoming noise. January is a month of strict bans on information junk for you. You must ruthlessly unsubscribe from channels that are not useful, leave chats where empty chatter is discussed, and limit your consumption of entertainment content. Your bandwidth is limited. If your channel is clogged with memes and other people's dramas, the heavy file of fate simply won't load or will arrive with a corrupted data error. Imagine waiting for a secret code while a crowd screams around you. Cover your ears. Clear your cache. Silence is the key to a good connection. Second point, linguistic responsibility or smart contract. Geminis are masters of words, but often their quantity devalues your words. You promise easily, over-deliver easily, and forget easily. In January, the word equals law protocol is activated. The universe is switching you over to blockchain logic. Every word you say after receiving news is recorded in an indelible ledger. If you say, "I will do it," you must do it. Otherwise, the system will impose a penalty on you in the form of a loss of luck. Avoid empty promises, avoid gossip, avoid lying even in small things. Lying will now create a systemic bug that will crash the program. Speak little, speak precisely, speak the truth. Your speech should become program code. Clear, logical, and executable. Point 3. Install a firewall on the environment. With new information comes new responsibility. Your old environment may prove incompatible with the new software. You'll notice that communication with some old friends is starting to cause lag, irritation, boredom, a feeling of wasted time. They will drag you back into old discussions, into old problems. Don't try to convince them or update them. Simply turn on invisibility mode. You'll have to temporarily distance yourself from people whose mental processing is slower than yours. This isn't arrogance. It's a technical necessity. If you try to explain quantum physics to someone learning their multiplication tables, you'll simply burn out. Leave them to their own pace. Seek out those who think at 5G speeds. Point 4. Single tasking as a superpower. You'll have to overcome your greatest fear, the fear of missing out, FOMO. When you choose the path that the ring will open for you, you'll feel like you're losing all other options. What about that hobby? What about that trip? Remember, in programming, an endless if else loop crashes the system. January demands a linear algorithm. Choose one goal, highlighted by the news, and focus on it with a laser. All the energy you've been spending on maintaining a dozen small projects should be redirected into this single channel. This will create incredible momentum. You'll accomplish in a month what took years of dissipation. Point 5. Working with documents and data. Mercury, your ruler, demands meticulousness. The news will likely entail a lot of paperwork. Signing contracts, obtaining visas, registering driving licenses, changing passwords, and access rights. Don't take this lightly. One typo, one incorrect number in January could set you back 10 years. Turn on paranoid mode. Read everything 3 times. Don't trust autocomplete. Hire lawyers to review the fine print. The devil is in the details. Your job is to clean out all the bugs at launch. And finally, reaction speed. Gemini is the fastest sign. But in January, you'll need not just speed, but instantaneity. The window of opportunity that the phone call will open will be narrow. These aren't gates that remain open forever. They're the automatic doors of a high-speed train. They open for a minute. If you stand on a platform wondering, should I go? The train will leave empty. Your strategy. Hear the signal, analyze the essence, make a decision, act. The OODA cycle, observe, orient, decide, act, should be compressed to seconds. You'll doubt later, once the train has picked up speed. Right now, the most important thing is to jump on board. Remember, you are the intellectual elite. Your brain is your weapon. But any weapon requires cleaning, oiling, and a steady hand. In January, your hand shouldn't tremble. We've reached the final line of code. The cursor blinks, waiting for you to press enter. Everything described above is the architecture of a new software. But any software, even the most brilliant, remains a dead set of symbols until the current of will is applied. January is the moment when you must close the circuit with your own hands. You must understand the scale of this moment. January 1st isn't just a change of date on the calendar. For Geminis, it's a change of operating system. The old version of you, the one that doubted, scattered, feared depth, and was content with a superficial gliding, is no longer supported by the universe's server. It's obsolete. If you try to enter the new year with old habits, you'll face endless system crashes, freezes, and data loss. You'll simply be thrown offline. News, a call, or a message already hurtling toward you through space and time is not a lifeline. This is an invitation to the big league. It's access to closed databases, resources, and people of a different caliber. And the worst thing a Gemini can do at this moment is become afraid of responsibility. Your mind, accustomed to playing in a sandbox of possibilities, may be terrified by the sight of the ocean. You want to roll back updates to return to a cozy, familiar, and small past. Don't you dare. There's no back button. There are only forward and delete. The choice you make after this call will determine your trajectory for the next decade. You're becoming more than just a user of reality. You're becoming its programmer. To mark this transition and transform your primary gadget into a magical artifact that attracts the news you need, we'll perform a techno-magical ritual. Gemini rules communication, so your smartphone is your scepter and your magic wand. We'll transform it into a beacon. Instructions for the digital beacon ritual. This ritual should be performed on January 1st or at the time you read this text. If January 1st has already passed, perform it immediately. Time is non-linear. Interface cleansing. Take your smartphone. Turn it off completely. Don't just lock the screen, shut down the system. Take a clean napkin or cloth. Thoroughly wipe the screen, imagining yourself erasing all empty chatter, all information noise, all stupid images, and toxic news from the past year. The screen should become a black mirror, a perfect void. Core encoding. You will need a small, tiny piece of paper, the size of a SIM card or slightly larger, and a pen. Write one word on this piece of paper, the one you are waiting for. It could be contract, move, meeting, million, start. This word is the hashtag of your new reality. Installing the chip, remove the phone case. Place this piece of paper with a written word on the back of the phone, with the text facing in or out. It doesn't matter as long as it's there. Put the case back on. Now your goal will always be between your phone and your hand. Starting the system, turn on your phone. While it's loading, while the logo is lit, hold it in both hands and say the access password out loud. I'm online. I'm connected. I'm ready. My channel is clear. I'm receiving a destiny-changing signal. I hear only the truth. I speak only the truth. Download complete. Connection established. Standby mode. Now your phone is more than just a communication device. It's a magnet. Every time it vibrates, know the universe is knocking on your door. Don't be afraid to answer. You're ready. Your neural interface is tuned to the frequency of good fortune. Information is power, and in January, that power is placed in your hands. Don't miss this call. It will sound louder than any firework. Now, to confirm your readiness to accept the incoming data stream and activate this scenario in the shared field, you must enter the final command. Leave your digital fingerprint below this post. Comment in all caps. I am accepting an important call. The system has launched.